The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We never really had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her, for a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Buttface? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you tried to escape the island, you'd die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Buttface. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Buttface, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but a new opportunity just opened up and I think you'd be the perfect fit. What is happening? I think they just keep resetting him or something like that, right? Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. See, it's starting again. I knew it was like he keeps getting like resetted. Oh, that's how you want to play it? It's on. Ow. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, 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 ow. Did you just hit me? What? Me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name is... I can't remember my name. Really now? You've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. You... What? Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Buttface. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. And here we go again. How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish the show with Beyonce or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting, but I've still got no idea if she was trying to read a magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl, but something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Buttface is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in the movie. Ah, you're pretty late to the party, Buttface. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. Buttface, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. You'll get to know 3 of the girls. Wait, what? Over the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask them to marry you. Yes, I'm playing a guy in this game. That's why I kind of like deepen my voice a little bit so that I sound like a guy. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't had the chance to talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright. I guess I like to spend all the time alone with... Hold on a sec. I forgot to tell you something pretty important. She pulled me aside. This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically everybody but Yui and Tara. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope, glad we're on the same page, Buttface. So without further ado, we walked back to the girls. So I have to pick one of the other ones. So I was in between Allie before or Scarlett. I'll go with Scarlett. Scarlett, duh, no brainer. Why? Because she's more like your type, right? She's the hottest. Wow. She's more of your type, I knew it. Alright, we'll make it happen. Sigh. So basically, they erased his memory, and the show went on. But anyway, it didn't take too long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Buttface, thank God you're okay. Oh my God, what's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier, and there's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro earlier with you, and whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear. I mean, wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is that applying just the right amount to the person can make them forget specific things, who they are, how to write anything. The bad thing is, something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas! Applying too much turns into people into rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains and bananas. Dear God, not bananas! The door slammed again. It sounded like it was going to be knocked down. We need to get out of here and fast. Four busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted Four with a white powder covering his face entirely. He flailed widely for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. And why do you think she's the hottest? What was that? Is he going to be okay? What was that? Whoa, what was that? Let's just say Four's seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experimented on the Brother 5 to see if I could erase your memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need some time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We could stay there till we've got an antidote. It sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we gotta go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I actually turned them into zombies too. Ha ha ha. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. Ha ha ha. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on, and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help to be a little bit skeptical. Alright, showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone there. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Raids! They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. I'm sorry, what? Nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course, what does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little bit too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house. Not for much longer, promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote for each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You could say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make the date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me that this woman is full of more surprises. Well, she's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Who'd be coming at this hour? Well, Kat. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Buttface. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just making myself real comfortable. Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I really gotta get one of these beds for myself already. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. So what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish.